Hi, this is Pariniti Chopra and you're watching me on Bollywood Hungama.
Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. It's wonderful to just introduce you to a far more younger and much more prettier younger sister of Pariniti Chopra, and it's a very first interview today. So first of all, happy Lodi ji, aapko.
Same to you, but I'm not a younger version of Pariniti Chopra. I'm just a thinner version.
Yeah.
So
and thinner
sweet.
as well. So, कैसा लग रहा है आपको? This is your first interview. People are seeing you in an altogether different light.
मैंने अपनी बड़ी बहन परिणीति से बहुत कुछ सीखा है.
Right. Okay.
You can't make fun of me like this.
I'm not making fun. I'm genuinely serious about it. That it's like it seems like a totally new avatar.
Yeah, there are. You know, I thought that when I lose weight, whatever, I will look, of course, fitter than what I used to look before, but. There are certain people, I'm not joking, and I don't know why, because I don't believe them. I think that they are lying. They come to me like they're like, hi. Oh, it's Pariniti. And I'm like, yeah, ऐसी कौन सी मैं different लग रही हूँ, you know? But there are certain people who are like, I didn't recognize you from far away. I think I'm looking like a different person to them.
Right.
And that's a great thing. But I didn't know that I used to look so bad.
No. It's not a matter of looking bad, actually. It's not a matter of that. It's just that, you know, when you see, like, we were there with you for Dawat Ishq promotions. And then when I saw you in Malaysia, my first reaction was that you lost weight.
Yeah.
So it's not that you were always, I think, a stunning performer as an actress. This is something which is, when it happens, then you realize that.
Fully. I always knew that I had a certain body type, and if I lost weight, I would be able to look like that. But I think I was just too lazy, and I never worked on myself, and I neglected my health, I neglected my body. I just didn't take care of myself. But last year, when, you know, I bought a new house and I was working on my house, it took me 9 months to do up the whole house. I thought this is the perfect opportunity to just devote myself to my body. So I just woke up one morning, I signed up for Kalari Paitu classes, and I just started.
The Kerala martial arts thing.
Yeah, Kerala martial arts. And for 1 or 2 months, I have to be very honest, Faridun, I thought it wouldn't work. Like, I thought that I can't lose weight because my body was not showing any results. And then I distinctly remember this one day that I woke up and I went to the bathroom and I looked at myself in the mirror and I said, I'm looking slightly thinner. And I was like, I think it started to work. Like, I think you have that day when it suddenly starts working, and that's what happened. And from there, then I just started working out. 6 months, I didn't make a public appearance. I made my first appearance at IFA. It had been 6 months that I had been working on myself. And then another few months I took, and then I did that Built That Way campaign, and I did that photo shoot. So it's taken me 1 year to reach here. But I'm so glad because every single person who meets me just tells me that I'm looking better and fitter and younger. And
no, absolutely. A much more prettier version of
so sweet.
In fact, there are a lot of people who are having this. They are making all these, in a way, what one can say as missed calls or assumptions that Pariniti Chopra she must be there in Sultan. She must be there in Befikre. Even I have done that, thinking that maybe something you may be part of. Befikre, I thought that you'll be part of. But somehow that announcement, that elusive announcement is still missing. So you had like a 1 year without an announcement. So what is the latest on that?
Well, status quo, it's the same. I'm yet to announce my next film because things are still in conversations and it's taking time to just finalize that one thing, but in my mind I know what I'm doing next. It's just that things like Sultan, Befikre actually I never even thought about because I don't think it ever came in the papers, but Sultan became a big thing. Like everybody assumed that I was doing Sultan, everybody thought I was doing Sultan. But
were you offered Sultan?
Never. I was never offered.
Because it was being said that maybe Pariniti turned down Sultan. That's what.
Am I mad? Why would I turn down Sultan?
Yeah,
not
so
at all.
Another rumor. Okay.
No, not at all.
Right.
Adi never even had a conversation about it. I was never offered Sultan. I think that they were looking at a certain kind of girl, and maybe I didn't fit that. But I was never offered, and that's why I tweeted about it. And I said, you know, unfortunately, what is going to happen is whenever the actress is announced, they're going to say, oh, she replaced Pariniti. Whereas I was never even in the game, you know.
Okay.
So that's very unfortunate for actors. And I was just sick of saying no. So that's why I tweeted about it. And it's just because it was a year without announcements. I think people assumed that I was in every single film there was, but that was not true.
apparently you did refuse Piku.
It was not like that. See, most films are not as black and white like this. It's not that you're offered and you're said no. There are many things that come into play. Sometimes you have dates, sometimes you have other films. So I always maintain that films that I have not done, whether they were offered to me or whether they were a rumor, I should not comment on it because it's very unprofessional of me. Every film has a destiny with a certain actor, and if I say no, I was offered that film and all, I think it's childish of me. So I don't want to comment on any film that I have not done. I'll only talk about the films that I'm doing. That is my rule now.
But I think that movie must have been like entirely up your alley in terms of performance-oriented role and.
But I don't even want to comment on whether it was offered, not offered, what happened with that film. I don't want to at all do it. Sultan is the only one I'm going to say because I tweeted about it. So now I cannot say, I won't comment on it, but any other film, I don't want to comment on it because it's unfair to those makers, it's unfair to whoever is in the film, so I don't want to do that.
Okay.
Pariniti ki badi behan.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Faidun is like,
no, actually, I'm not surprised much because you've been part of the marketing team at YRF itself, so you're pretty good at just handling all these things.
No, I've learned this. In my first year, I used to bedharak say, that film was offered to me and people used to call me up and say, can you not say these things, please? So I've learned this. I've learned that it is absolutely unprofessional. If there was a film that came into my life and I didn't do it, or it's a fake, it's a rumor, either way I should not say anything because finally when they see a poster they will know who's doing it. Yeah.
You're looking terrific right now and all these pictures, people are reacting to it and you're getting some wonderful compliments from everywhere. And definitely you're looking extremely attractive and sexy and the entire image shift has been
Faridun.
The question, you have not heard the question.
No, I'm only on the compliments.
The image shift has been wonderful. But there will be people who will say that we've admired Pariniti Chopra not because of the way she looked. She was beautiful always. It's not that she's suddenly turned beautiful. It was the performance that she did.
Correct.
What she managed to do in Hasi To Phasi was something that was outstanding.
Yeah.
All her movies, she has performed brilliantly. She has surprised Ishaqzadeh what she did. I don't think any of the other actress in her age group or maybe age group apart from that have got a national award recognition. So there is much more to Pariniti Chopra than merely martial arts and losing weight and getting into shorter clothes. How do you react to that? Because that is your core. That has become your identity.
Yeah, see, I don't blame them because when I came into the industry, I think the kind of films that I did and the kind of roles that I did, I think I set a pattern. Pattern in the sense that I would do films which they have very strong female characters or they have an acting part. Basically, I was not doing the heroine films, typical Bollywood heroine films. So I think I'm partly to fault. Partly at fault because I said that because I did certain kinds of films.
Right.
But it's not that I never wanted to look good or look glamorous or not work on myself. I wanted to do those also.
Kill Dil you did?
Yeah, exactly. But I think I did it at the wrong time. I think today if I did Kill Dil it would be fine because I'm looking a certain way. I think that I didn't work on myself enough. I don't think I was prepared for that film and I just shot it when I was unprepared and I think that was a mistake. Not the film but the fact that I didn't work on myself. So I think that if I keep doing the performance thing and if I keep doing the D-glam middle class films, then I am doing the same thing basically, right? And I would never be able to evolve as an actor because I would be stereotyped, I would get offered certain kinds of films and I would never be able to go beyond that. I don't think I would be able to show variety as an actor. So for variety, you need to look a certain way. Not that I'm going to wear a bikini tomorrow, but just that at least I can open my horizon a bit and look at different directors, look at different roles and do different things. Otherwise I would keep doing the same thing and there was a large section of the audience that felt that way also, that you're the same overweight girl next door, you're not doing anything different, and I couldn't do it because I wasn't looking that way. So everything has to be taken with a pinch of salt. There were certain people who said no, she was good when she was fat, but there was a large section including me, that was not happy with the way I was looking. So I had to work on myself. I don't think
you're looking fat per se and you're looking over. I think Hasi To Phasi, your character was absolutely fine in terms of the way it looked as well, the way it was styled as well.
But see, that's the final product that you see. Maybe, not that it's true of Hasi to Fuzzy, in different films, maybe I could have done something different, which I couldn't do at that time because I was limited by how I looked. That's the thing about an actor, you need to keep your body ready for any kind of role. Tomorrow, if I want to play an action player character in an action film, or play the role of a drug addict, or play the role of a mother, or play the role of a girlfriend, anything, my body should not come in the way, my looks should not come in the way, whether I'm wearing salwar kameez or a pair of shorts. But initially what was happening is, because I was not looking a certain way, everything was getting limited. So I needed to be able to do different things. I wanted to do them. For that I needed to open it up.